G'day everyone and welcome. Wargaming has finally given us the official vehicle that is going to be the reward for the temporary Battle Pass chapter, and that's going to be the Polish Tier 8 Premium Heavy Tank, the 56 TP. Now, before I get any further into this video, what do I think about this vehicle? It's boring. I don't really think there's two ways of putting it. It is not particularly exciting in any stretch of the imagination, unlike, say, the previous Battle Pass reward vehicle, which happened to be the Shuptiko TVP 100, or however you say that vehicle, but that tank destroyer. That one was really exciting, a lot of fun to have. This one is a generic types heavy tank. It's got 390 alpha, but it's nothing particularly special. Now, it does have some hold-down potential, like it does have a very well-rounded turret. The upper frontal plate is decently well-sloped, so you can bounce some shots, but it's just not great. Honestly, it's nothing particularly amazing, and I'd rather take the other Polish Tier 8 heavy tank over this thing from memory. So that's the 50 TP prototype. Why would you want this thing? Now, obviously, if you can get it for free in the Battle Pass chapter, I haven't yet seen what the requirements for it are, so if you could get it for free, sure, go for it if you're after a Tier 8 Premium Heavy Tank. But if you're just going as anybody else, if you're wondering, hey, maybe this thing's particularly powerful, yeah, not really. Like, the gun is solid. Keep in mind, I am using a completely maxed out crew here. I am using full bonded equipment, so I've got about, 10.87 seconds reload time here. It's a 122, so you do have that classic 390 alpha damage, but it just doesn't feel that special or interesting to have in your collection or your garage, particularly if you own any other vehicles. Like, I know Defender in 2023 is probably not the greatest vehicle. I'd still rather play that. I'd still rather play the 50 TP prototype. I would, obviously, when we're talking about vehicles such as the Strata T56, that thing is a powerhouse. I would much rather be playing that vehicle over this one in particular. Now, this can work. Don't get me wrong, this vehicle can absolutely work, especially against people who may not be playing the greatest. As we can see here, we're fighting a couple of IS3s, who are not really taking full advantage of the situation or playing it probably the best. You can get some snipes there into the crawlers, like, don't get me wrong, but yeah, there's nothing particularly exciting or particularly special about this vehicle. It's just a very average, it's a very safe heavy tank, I would say. So you can get away with playing it. It will make you credits, there's no doubt about it. It will be crew training your crews for you. It's got 4 crews, so the same as the 60 TP. But other than that, like, if you're just going after it because you think it's a very, very strong heavy tank, not really. Like, the mobility is average. Like, on my way over to this position at the start of the game, I was going at about 40 kilometers an hour. So it's not particularly fast, but it's not particularly slow either. The gun handling seems to be alright. I mean, keep in mind, I am using a fully maxed crew. I was trying to use AP as much as I possibly can here. The armor, it can work, but really only in hold-down situations, because it's got 80mm of frontal armor as well. So you're really requiring those kind of angles on ridgelines to help defend yourself properly. It's not one that I think every player absolutely needs. Anyhow, I don't really have too much more to say about this vehicle, so keep this in mind if you are going after this vehicle. It's not going to be the most broken thing in the world. Anyhow, that's all I have to say. Thanks guys for watching, and if you want to know what the best mods to use in 2023 are, you're going to want to click on this video here.